Hello and welcome again everyone. Today, as we close, moving ever closer to the end of these materials, you'll have noticed by now that we've gone from a pretty low entry level to steady as we went to a much higher vibrational informational level. And that's what we want to do today with these coming videos. This one we want to talk about personal and collective soul agreements. You've seen several videos now already about the soul agreements in different levels with the indigos,
Yes. Family,
relationships, family,
collective.
yeah. What we really want to do today is to take a little look at the personal and the collective soul agreements. Now, one of the really beautiful things that jumps to mind here is, in one of the other videos we said, if it has to be, it starts with me.
Yes.
Do you remember that one?
Yes.
And it really is all about that, because as we are willing to change inside of ourselves,
The world will change around you.
the world changes around you. Exactly. One of the most famous things that you hear a great deal these days is that we are creating our own illusion or reality. And if you look at that statement, that's a pretty powerful statement too. So I think the question is here, how do you want to live your life? How are you inside of yourself?
Do you want to live a life in love?
Do you want to live a life in love,
Yes.
joy,
Yes.
harmony, happiness,
Are you part?
peace?
Yes. Are you a part of life?
Hmm?
Or are you just watching to life?
Watching life go by.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, you see, so this does require a certain degree of absolute truth within yourself. Are you happy with your life? Are you happy with yourself? Do you love yourself? Now that's a really good question.
Yes.
I know there's a heck of a lot of us out there that would say, not really. Well, what we're really saying is here, this is a part of the soul agreement, this is a part of our growth process, this is a part of our ascension process here on earth. It is about looking inside of ourselves and looking at how we are viewing things, how we are choosing to experience things. And it really is, if you can find a way, for instance, if you're looking at something in a negative way about yourself, then change the focus.
Change the label.
Change the label. Well, yeah, if you've given a particular part of yourself a label, well, yeah, that's an easy one. Change the darned label. Yeah. It could be like, well, I've got a pretty scarred, messed up face. I could concentrate on that. And at the moment I'm having a little bit of problems with my teeth. I've got to go to the hospital, I've got to get a whole bunch of things fixed. But hey, I can look at that negative, I can hide myself away, but I still see the beauty of Ian. I still see the beauty of his passion, his joy, the enjoyment that I get out of sharing the insights and wisdom with these particular things.
Yes. And what do you prefer to see? Love.
Yeah, so I guess Ian does love Ian, huh?
Yes. So?
Now I felt you doubting that one.
Sometimes I think,
Hey,
it's human.
we're human, yeah, you know that, and that's a really good one. That's great how they do that with us every now and again, because I felt Mario's doubt there. You could see it perhaps on her face. And she's absolutely right. No, I'm not in love with Ian at all times. But for goodness sake, I'm still human. I'm still on that path of ascension. And I'm not always going to be happy with Ian. And I'm not always happy with Mario either.
But there's a nice exercise. Can I share this
Yes, please.
with the audience? A few days ago, my guides showed me something. We as human give an emotion, a label to situations, to persons, to ourselves.
Situations.
Yes. And we paste labels on it.
We
And
give it a name, we give it a title,
a title,
a label.
yes.
Yeah.
But when we can change this label in beauty and love and paste on everybody, every situation, yourself, the label love, you can see love, you can be love, you can feel love. And it really helps.
So there we are again. Basically what we're saying is be in absolute truth with yourself. And it's okay, you know, if we slip back now and again and we don't actually love ourselves, it's okay because it's all a part of the learning process. It's all a part of the ascension process. We go through these stages. The point is, are you willing to look at these situations, these experiences, these labels within yourself, and are you able to flip that coin around? Remember, a coin has three sides. Remember that one? Well, look for the third side. We're living in a world of duality. Therefore, we're almost always experiencing from duality. Most of us. Then we can choose to look for the higher.
To see the beauty.
The potential, the higher potential, the beauty, the love, the joy, the passion. All of those things. And we'll come back a little bit later with another video where we realize where we had made a mistake during this whole course. But did we make a mistake?
No.
No. See, the point is here, folks. Just be open to be in truth and in love with yourself. And you realize that you don't no longer need to judge yourself. You can accept yourself. Oh, there's a beautiful one.
Yes, yes.
Accept yourself in every single moment. Now moment.
And the more you accept yourself, the people around you, the world around you, will accept you in the same way.
Yeah. So the more positive about yourself that you can be, the more loving about yourself that you can be, the more that people outside of you will see that too. So you see, this is a beautiful soul agreement on a personal level. But this also moves, if you will, into a collective level.
Yes, of course.
We've said before, so without, so without, so within.
Yes.
In other words, that statement actually means that the world outside of you is reflecting what's going on inside of you.
Never.
Yeah, we've talked about the mirrors a lot during the course. It really is mirroring. The world is mirroring back to you something that's not love inside of yourself. And if you can grasp that, don't judge it, don't doubt it.
Make another choice.
To make a different choice, yeah. Be willing to make a different choice. And you'll find that your world does become much brighter, does become a much better place to be, enjoying.
More love in your life.
More loving. So you see, again here, everything that's happening on the planet at the moment is basically a reflection of what we are experiencing inside of ourselves. And I'm talking now about the collective consciousness. I think you'd agree with us that the most of humanity at this moment is in strife and struggle and chaos, and that's happening inside of them. Well, Mother Earth, the experiences on Earth is being mirrored by that what's going on inside of us all. Now if we can change that by what we've just been talking about, we can change this world.
Inside. And
It
then
starts
outside.
inside,
Yes.
and then it's outside.
Just by a thought, another choice.
A thought and another choice. Well done. Yeah, that was a nice one. Yeah. Well, folks, we've given you something else to think about here and to work on. Because remember, to be able to ascend into the new golden age, it is all about love.
Yes.
So we trust that we've offered you some gems to think about here, to feel, and to work with. Because that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yes. New opportunities.
Thank you for listening. Namaste.
Namaste.